I don't know how many times I've watched the trailer and the two other special clips that go with it. I am excited but scared. What's up, guys? It's Starfire. Welcome back to another video. Another RWBY video. I'm gonna be talking about RWBY Volume 8, the trailer, and like the sneak peeks. Mainly the trailer, but I'm just gonna try to keep this short because I don't wanna drag on this video for too long. As you can see from my intro, I'm scared, but excited. I'm excited because of what this volume could bring. If you watch my volumes to me talk about Volume 7, you see how I felt about Volume 7. I have my hope for RWBY Volume 8 is that it is as good as the trailer looks, because I'm actually really excited. And I'm really looking forward to watching it this Saturday and reviewing it, because I'm going to review the first episode. As you guys know, none of all what we saw in the trailer is going to happen within the first episode, but from the trailer, a lot is going to happen within 14 episodes. Yes, I think I saw something really saying that they're going to have 14 episodes this volume, which means one more episode. So an extra episode slot means that so much is going to happen. I'm excited for the volume and what it will bring, but I'm also scared as a fan for our poor characters. Alright? Oscar is gonna get hunted down by the crazy grim lady. Salem is going to find his booty because apparently to her he's the only one that knows how to use the lamp. From the special clips and like the two sneak peeks, the one sneak peek which is Yang, Jean, Oscar, and Ren. Oscar's pretty much back with everybody, so that's good. That's good to see that. I'm actually really tense. Trying to think. I've watched this show so many times, but one thing I noticed was that RWBY, she's wearing her hood. That's not the one thing I was going to point out, but I pointed it out because I think everyone's pointing it out at this point. We only see her and hear her a few times, like once or twice in the whole entire trailer, which means RWBY, who knows what type of role she's playing, because last volume, Volume 7, she was the one making the decisions for the team, and she was, some could say she made some questionable choices that really just impacted the end result of the volume. But anyways, I'm not here to talk about Volume 7. Volume 8, I just want some badass fight scenes, alright? That's what I'm expecting. One thing I want from Volume 8, my hope is that maybe there might be a RWBY and Salem showdown, but I don't know if that's a little too early for the series, too. That's the thing, because this could be one of many battles with Salem. Salem has been this hidden enemy they have, like, never seen or fought with before besides Ozpin, so who knows, maybe Summer fought her, but we're not gonna get it. Wait. Let me talk about Summer for a moment. Yes, I'm going to bring her up. She was brought up last volume. Twice, actually. So, she's becoming more relevant, but the first one was between RWBY and Crow, then the next one was RWBY and Salem. I really hope within the next few volumes that we get to know what happened to her, because I think it's important, because with this showdown with Salem, it could come up, or Salem might let some information slip of her and RWBY have a fight. We'll see, Cinder. which is that I'm interested to see that whole thing with Cinder and Salem. I want to go into something that I think that everyone's kind of asked. Just everyone in the fandom, like, have Team RWBY, like the whole gang, thought about the last question they could ask Jin, because that Salem has the lamp, and I don't think Salem really knows how all the relics work. It's why she's having Asuka get hunted down by Salem, because in her mind, Osmond's reincarnation basically has all the answers to these relics. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah. So that's scary. And then this comes up another part that okay, of course, the trailer, it's just a trailer. It's not going to reveal a bunch of secrets or a bunch of things, because remember back in Volume 4 when Tyrion was with Team Ranger, does Salem still want RWBY? Because Tyrion's goal, his mission, was to kidnap RWBY. It was to go away with them to go, take her to Salem, or does Salem just want her dead at this point? I just think, I don't know if, I don't know, well, I still don't really know what Salem wants. None of us do with RWBY. It has something to do with her silver eyes. That's what we can conclude, but it might pop up again in the volume, because Salem might be, let's kidnap both of them, RWBY and Oscar. Let's kidnap both of them, because that sounds like a great idea. Anyways, that's one thing. That's like a hope, will we find out more about Salem's plans and what she wants to do. One of her goals is to destroy Ozpin. But both Salem and Ozpin are both stuck here, stuck in this world, stuck on Remnant, until Salem can understand the balance between life and death, and Ozpin's just stuck here because of her, to make sure she is stopped in some form, and he will continue to be reincarnated until she is stopped. But the contradicting thing about it was because he asked Jin, could he stop Salem himself? No. Pay attention to the wording back in Volume 6. Ozpin can't stop Salem. And it's something Nora mentioned in Volume 7. Maybe someone can, and that's probably why RWBY was probably, Salem probably kind of knows Oz might have a secret weapon, and it's not freaking relics or the maidens. It could have something to do with the maidens, we don't know, but it has something to do with silver eyes. That's right, you don't see a bunch of silver-eyed warriors walking around. Yeah, Salem probably at some point hunted them all down, which this doesn't really have a lot to do with them. It does, because if you're dealing with RWBY and Salem and her plans. Just say I got a little off topic. I didn't like the face Yang made in one moment. It was it's the fear or it's the death face. What I mean by that is, did Yang witness something like someone? Is she is it just being afraid of something, of something that happened, or is it, oh my god, something happened to Blake or RWBY? I'm assuming Blake's already been through enough. Don't put her through even more, okay? I don't think Blake and Yang can take it, alright? I don't think they can. See, RWBY not being in the trailer that much kind of worries me, because it means, does something happen to her at some point? But then she's what can we consume talking to Jean and Ren, and now talking about how we need to warn everybody about Salem, and how we need to also help the people here in Atlas. It's just a lot. We'll see how the volume unravels. I am very interested, and I'm actually excited. This could be the volume that kind of saves RWBY, or kind of helps it, it won't undo all the, how should I word this? Not so great things about the series, but you never know. It's just that it was starting to get near the end of the series. Unless, they're going to drag this out for 14 volumes, and then we got lots of time. But anyways, yeah. Yeah. So, let me go into some theories and thoughts I have. Okay, let me mention this. One thing that I keep seeing a lot of is a lot of people like hopes. I don't know why. I don't see this personally, but I kind of do because I get the whole thing. Like, will Ruby lose one of her eyes? Which it usually, if they're gonna do something like that, they're going to hint something. But who knows? It might be already a planted Easter egg that we just haven't seen. I don't know. I don't see it, but I could see it happening. But I don't think it would be in this volume. I don't know. But my hopes is that Clover. Alright, I actually think Clover's alive, alright, because you have that one scene that looks like a hospital area, and it's Jonah Ironwood with the rest of the Aesops. And maybe they found a way to save Clover. Or maybe it's someone else. We don't know. So, but that's kind of like the Clover theory. Crow escapes from prison. You don't see him a lot, but I do think maybe near the end of the volume, when like everything shit hits the fan, like really bad, he's just gonna pop out, be like, I'm gonna go help save my nieces, cause yeah. Summer Rose will get some more clues on what happened to her. If like we don't know exactly, but like we'll get some form of flashback of her again. Maybe through Crow, or like maybe through Ozpin, maybe like someone that, you know, remembers her like very vividly. Ruby and Oscar get kidnapped. That's one thing I'm very definite one of them is going to get kidnapped, if not both, because it makes sense. I think, I don't know if anyone from the main cast is going to end up dying, because it feels like it's building up to a scene like that. Unless, yeah. And then, you know, we got Penny gonna go all full-blown maiden power, which, you know, would be nice to see. Yeah. Those are a couple theories I have. I'm trying to think. Nora's gonna be very prominent in the freaking volume. She's been for the last few volumes, which I really like seeing. She's probably gonna power up Amity Tower, because they're still trying to get Amity Tower up and running. Because it's the only way they're probably gonna inform the rest of the world, instead of ditching Atlas, gonna travel to Vakro and say, hey, yeah, a crazy immoral witch lady is gonna like try to destroy the entire world, and Professor Ozpin gets reincarnated, like, if, like, each time he dies until he stops her. Yeah, no, it's like, you need to do, like, a lie, you just need to find a better way to contact everybody, and yeah. So, yeah, maybe we'll get some flashbacks of something, like I said about Summer, too. Okay, I know I saw Watts game Punch with Jacques being his, like, one cell over. So, yeah, some interrogation beating up scenes, you know, how the interrogators beat up the, so, yeah. Salem is just terrifying. I'm scared. She's like, you're not gonna win this. You're not gonna win this. Because I'm more, like, I've been one step ahead of you the entire time. Unless Ruby's just gonna go all, like, Silver Eyes voodoo magicness, and then Salem's gonna be, no! And then go retreat, or, you know, could be destroyed. But, you know, we don't know if there's even a way to stop her. Like, they're trying to figure out, they know they can't kill her, but can they stop her? Can they free her soul somehow so she can rest? But then again, the God of Light and Dark said when all the relics are together and they come back to, or basically back to Remnant, and they get to determine the fate of humanity, which is really messed up in my opinion. Like, oh my goodness. No, please don't let that happen. No. Which is why they haven't been so eager to get all the other relics. For that reason, and, you know. But maybe humanity can band up together and stop the crazy, stop Salem, please. Right? Yeah, I am, like, terrified and excited. It's a weird feeling. You're scared for what's gonna happen to the characters, but you're also excited what's good, like, because it's a new volume. It's very hyped. I don't know if we're being overhyped and it's not going to be that great. Who knows? Maybe it'll be just as great as, like, yeah, I'm hoping. It's in a few days and I'm excited, so I'm definitely going to review it. I was contemplating whether to review each episode. I'm going to make an effort to review each episode of the volume because I actually like reviewing the episodes. So, anyways, yeah. I'm going to gush over Yang for a second. She looks at that sneak peek with the bikes. Oh man, that was fun. Yeah. And poor Oscar getting, like, just hair whipped by Ying's hair. That, yeah, no. I'm glad to see stuff like that again because the past 2 volumes has been a mess for Team RWBY. Anyways, this, me talking about Volume 8 has gone way too long because, you know, I could talk about this. I could talk about RWBY all day. Anyways, guys, if you made it this far into the video, make sure you leave a like, make sure you comment, and you consider subscribing and hitting that bell so you get notifications when videos come out, and make sure you, comment what your thoughts and hopes and theories for Volume 8 are. So, yeah, Volume 8, very soon, and guys, stay for out. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!